Aw.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tea Time. We have some very special guests with us today. Boston model, my bisexual local lover and friend, Hannah. We have producer Karli with the K here with us today. How is everyone doing? How is your day? And of course, the wonderful, magnificent Talia. How could we forget? How's everyone doing?
Hello. Very
Excellent.
good. Great.
Miss Dubin.
How are you?
Miss Dubin. I'm well, thank you. Miss Dubin, last time you were here, you were just venturing out into your model world. How's it going?
Well, your girl has aced her audition this weekend. So I will be in a Boston fashion show
Hey.
in July. So
Congrats.
stay tuned. If you'd like to see the show, the tickets will go on sale.
We will be
Yes,
there.
please.
And yesterday I met with an agency for acting. They're loving the Russian look. So they said they're gonna give me a call tomorrow, I think,
Love it.
to see if I could be a star or not.
This could be
Star
the
is born.
start of something
love that
new.
for you.
Something
It
new.
feels so
It
right
feels so
to
right
be here with
Here
Dubes.
with
Oh.
you. So yeah, the show will be cool, and hopefully everyone can come.
We'll be there for sure.
We will be there.
Matt and I will definitely go down there. We'll get some footage. We'll do some behind the scenes, put it on YouTube. That'd be a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Miss Karli with the K, how are you doing? You're almost done with the school year. Any plans?
Yeah, we're almost there. But for the end of the school year, to work some more, pretty much. But hopefully, have a bit of downtime in the summer and hang out with my cat.
Is
Aw.
the end of school year different this year? Like, is there different energy? Are kids actually ready to go to summer, or they're like, "Oh no, I want to stay in school"?
Well, it's hard to know because they're in kindergarten, so they don't know what's coming really. So I don't know if it's different per se,
Yeah.
but it's definitely an exciting time for them.
What about the
Oh,
rest
for
of the
sure.
school though, like the older kids and stuff?
Oh, the older kids are excited, I think. They're looking forward to the summer and like a lot of exciting things happen at the end of the school year, which you guys probably remember, like field day and things like that. So
I
lots of
love
fun
field
I
activities.
day.
love field day.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Except I always got the ball thrown in my face.
Aw.
Oh
I don't believe
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
true when my glasses broke.
You nerd.
That's peak nerd
Terrible.
behavior.
Nerd.
Yeah.
And
Karli,
Talia.
that shirt though.
Oh, yeah, that is a cool shirt that you got. Show it off.
Oh, thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
Do
This
a little-
is the Circle Club shirt.
Woo!
Look at that.
Courtesy of Mama Rose. Sheesh.
We love that.
I want one.
And Dubin, you're sporting quite the outfit tonight as well.
I am performing as Serena Vanderwoodson tonight. In support of
Gossip Girl.
and you know the one.
Yes, and Talia, what about you? What's going on with you? You had some FAFSA issues. You were crying about the Bachelorette the other day. Is it getting intense? What's going on?
I wouldn't say intense. It's getting there, but not there. I think I was just getting a little teary up because some guy, he like read some letter to the Bachelorette, and I got, oh God, this is very sweet.
Oh, we love a sweet moment, don't we?
We do. Mm-hmm.
Well, Talia, here's another sweet moment. This is our 17th show together. What the heck?
Wow. Already.
What the heck?
How we had
Woo!
17 shows is crazy.
How? That's insane.
I know.
Oh,
I'm
well.
blue.
Nigerian, Matt said, Hannah about to deliver some newspapers to inform us the war has ended.
This is my Newsies hat.
I love it. Love it.
I love that.
We won the war. That's why I'm rocking
Jesus.
this denim jacket, because the Russians lost. Here we go. All right, so let's jump into it, everyone. So welcome to Tea Time. If it's your first time being here, Tea Time. At Tea Time, we share the latest fun news and movies and television and pop culture. We're here for a good time, to entertain, and just to have a healthy discussion about some different topics. Please refrain from any comments that are attacking one another in the comment section. A difference of opinions is a good thing. Don't pretend to like things. Don't pretend to hate things to fit in. Just be you. Be cool. Today, we're going to be doing a reaction to Luca, Monsters at Work, and Gossip Girl. So why don't we just jump right into it? So, this camera has 3 of me. Oh boy, what's going on here?
Oh my god.
Very trippy.
Oh God.
They said tea time.
Oh.
Emphasis on Tyrone.
God, you don't have to be so self-centered.
I know. This is not all about me
Scorpio
here.
things.
All right, so while we get these all squared away here.
It kind of looks cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What is going on? What is going on? Hey.
The Circle Club canceled us already.
Yeah, you guys are just, you're not going to make the season finale.
I guess
No.
not. Canceled.
No.
Well, in the meantime, Hannah, while you're here,
Yeah.
entertain us with a
Okay.
story or a folktale.
Okay. Well, let's
Folktale.
think. You really put me on the spot.
Well, you know, the others can help.
Mm,
It's totally up to you
okay.
guys. This could be a group project, or Hannah can get all the credit. You know, it's just
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look, we got Hannah on the screen.
I've been. Oh, that's my armpit.
Hey.
Hey. Oh wait, you know what you could do, Hannah? You could tell us about Pride Month. How about that? Tell us.
Oh, okay. So,
Mm.
I haven't been out for a very long time, as I'm sure all of you know.
Correct.
I've been out since last summer, and it's been a wonderful thing to learn new things about yourself.
Yep.
And any women watching this, I am single.
Hey.
So, if you want me to take you out, I will do that.
Please comment below.
Shout out your Instagram, you know, so they could find the ID.
At Insta_Han with 3 N's.
Don't.
I'll throw it in the chat.
Hey, that's what we like to hear.
And yeah, I haven't been seeing any lovely ladies, but
No.
I'm sure they exist.
Of course,
They're
of
out
course.
there.
They're waiting for you. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
Just gotta get out there. That's all. I'm hoping.
What I was.
Go ahead.
Huh? I was about to change the subject, but continue.
All I was gonna say was I'm hoping that now that everyone's vaccinated and we're getting back to normal, that hopefully we can all go to Mohegan together. We can go out partying together, having some fun, you know?
It's almost cancer season, baby.
Right, we're about
Almost
to shine.
cancer season. All right, so for you in the chat, is there any echo with everyone's voice? Or are we all set?
Are we all cool?
Hello, are we all
I
good?
think we
Do
good.
we all speak at the same time?
Hey.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, y'all.
Guys, we look cute.
It is cute.
Hello.
We are cute.
We're your mood in the backyard. I watched that for the first time the other day. Good show.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is good.
I was like, this is like the type of thing that you want to watch when you're stoned for sure. All right, no echo. We're all set. So,
Hey.
hello everyone. We are going to watch Luca, from Pixar comes out this Friday. I've heard a lot of Call Me By Your Name vibes. Here we go.
Can we talk during the trailer?
Of course, yeah. That's what they want.
Right.
Reaction video.
I'm getting some fishtail vibes.
Luca.
You guys remember that
That was
movie?
hard to watch. You
That movie
coming?
was so good. The animation's reminding me of that a little bit.
Here's why he's
Do
a
not go
fish.
anywhere near the surface. Got it?
Everything good is
Yeah.
above the
He's like a
surface.
mermaid.
Walking.
Yeah, he's like a merman.
The sky,
Mermaid.
clouds, the sun.
Oh.
Whoa, don't look at
Oh,
it. Just kidding. Definitely look at it.
Have you ever gone to the human town?
Yeah. I'm kind of an expert.
I love that hair.
I like the scenery. Hannah, you went to Italy. Does this look like anything you said?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of. The coast.
Little moped.
Someone got lucky today.
This looks adorable. I would go see this.
Hop on.
Go start a club for losers.
Are you guys Pixar fans?
My name is Julia Marcavallo.
Definitely.
We underdogs
Yeah.
have to look out for each other.
What's
I gotta
under the
say, I'm
couch?
not a big fan of this animation.
This
Okay.
is my dad.
Really?
What do you think he kills with those?
A differing opinion?
That's what we like to hear.
Exactly. This guy reminds me of the guy from Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. The
Yeah.
eyebrow, remember?
The
There's a
dad,
million
he does.
things you think you
Yeah.
can't do. All you need is a chance to try.
Oh, this is beautiful. The light is so nice. Like the lighting of the animation.
Yeah,
It
the
is.
colors are like very vibrant.
Oh my God. Wait. You filmed the planet?
Yes.
I know your problem. You got a Bruno in your head.
A Bruno.
Say, Silenzio
Oh.
Bruno.
I want to see this now. Is this out already?
It's coming out Friday. Go watch it on
Silenzio Bruno.
on Disney
Still
Plus.
hear him?
Nope, just you.
Good. Now
Did you
hang
pay for
on.
it though?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Big Voltby's comment.
What's wrong with you, stupido?
Big Volpe
You do
said,
it now.
"Brush how
Just
they
say the
make a
thing."
movie in
What's wrong
Italy,
with
but only the
these?
bad guys have the accent." That's true.
Disney's famous for that.
All right. So that, our friends, was Luca. What did you think? Anything excite you? Anything worry you? Hannah, I'm interested to know your opinion because you instantly said the animation, you weren't feeling it. What about it?
I don't really like the 3D. Like I just don't really like that kind of animation. I like more of
So like a Shrek
Like
type of
the-
thing?
I mean, not even. I mean, I love Shrek, but
Yeah.
no, like remember how Disney movies used to be like the drawing and like,
Yeah, like a
how
2D.
it used to flow
Mm-hmm.
like more of a painting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like so much all the computer animation.
Interesting.
She's a classic girl.
Yeah, she's a classic girl. I like that.
Call me a hipster, call me what you will.
Mhm.
No, that's cool. That makes sense. Yeah, I think for me it's like it's weird. I feel like my brain tells me that like the princessy type of movie should be just like you said, like a painting almost, because it's like this beautiful romantic story that flows like a painting. But for this, since it's like fun and silly, these are kind of like the 3D is almost like dolls to me, or like little action figures. So I kind of like that. It's kind of like cute little, and maybe it also kind of plays into the whole Toy Story thing. Karli, what did you think? You sound like you were excited.
I was excited. This is like so adorable. I really like the animation. I kind of think of Pixar as like its own thing. Like it's Disney, but it's different. It's like a modern Disney.
Mm.
I don't know. I really like the animation of it all, the lighting, like the hair is always the big one when you see that. I remember watching Brave for the first time and being so impressed with like the strands of hair, the detail in that kind of animation, and this
Yeah.
reminds me of that. And also just like you said, Call Me by Your Name too, like the setting and like there's two male characters and just having fun and stuff in the summertime.
Yeah.
I just like the setting. seems like a fun place, like somewhere you'd want to be.
Yeah, I feel
Seems
like
like
it's
fun.
appropriate too for like summer's about to be here, so like, and kids haven't had the chance to be out with their friends in a long time,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, oh, summer fun, hanging out with friends, like
That
it
makes
just seems
sense.
like
Yeah.
good vibes, you know. Talia, what did you think?
Right. It's just fun.
I agree with Karli. I feel like the setting really what was like catching my eye. I'm a big fan when like Pixar takes its plots into different like cultural settings, like with Coco, for example. Like I absolutely love that movie.
Yeah.
Like I could watch that at any time, any day.
Yeah.
So this kind of gave me a little Coco vibe.
I feel that.
The animation does look a little different than like what I'm used to. Like it looks a little more intense,
Yeah.
but like I find it still adorable.
Right.
But I'm really excited to see how they like incorporate, you know, like Italy and all that, and how it fits in with their plot.
Yeah, so I agree as well. Matt said, I like how the tall friend knows about the human world and is leading Luca through it all. The early trailers didn't give too much about their dynamic and what it is. Yeah, I think there was a lot of speculation about like, is this a romantic movie? Is this like a gay love story or what? But the director, Enrico Casarosa, came out and said, this is strictly, you know, just about friendship in the summertime. And I think it probably has a bit to do with, you know, the fact that we're getting out of quarantine and summertime and fun. He did work on Coco, so good job to Liam. Toy Story 4, Incredibles 2, Onward, and Soul. So he was a part of that. One thing I want to mention is the main kid, Luca, is Jacob Tremblay, or Tremblay. He was in Room.
Oh,
He was also in The Good
I
Place.
love him.
Okay.
And
wow.
Wonder. So it's interesting to
Look
me.
at
I'm like,
him.
he was 8 when Room came out, and now he's 14.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh.
And
The kids grow up so fast.
and the other kid,
He was in that room for a long time.
yes, he was. He finally out. First day out. The tall kid, Alberto, is played by Jack Dylan Grazer, who's 17. He was in It, Shazam, and this show called We Are Who We Are. So, but all right. So that was Luca. Seems like you guys are excited. I'm interested. I think I can kind of bounce off what Karli said and Talia. I thought it was fun. The animation looked nice. What did you guys think? Comment below. Let us know. What's your favorite Pixar movie? And are you going to watch this on streaming or go to the movie theaters? Okie dokie. So now we will watch Monsters at Work. Okay. Alrighty, put that up.
I had no idea this was coming out.
Yeah, I had no idea about this at all. It was very much surprising to me. It kind of came across my YouTube recommendation the other day, and I was like, "Huh, what is this?" So this is Monsters at Work. It's a spinoff of Monsters Inc. It's the sequel to Monsters Inc., but they're doing it in TV form.
Interesting.
Gotcha.
I just want to say, like, the Monsters University, that was a good movie, too. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I do love that movie.
That was a good one.
I kind of liked it more than the first one.
Really? That's controversial.
Actually, we don't scare anymore. Now we're laugh power. Sorry about that.
Imagine this is like Lee's daughter or something.
Just kidding.
It's laughter we're after.
We're gonna need to find a couple of hundred more funny monsters.
Excuse me, Tyler
I haven't seen
Tussman,
it
official
yet.
scarer.
What?
Scarer? You're no longer hiring scarers?
Scarers are out. Jokesters are in.
That's
Is
kind
this
of
a joke?
funny.
Report
It's
to
like
Myth.
these old boomers trying to fit in.
Home sweet home.
So hot, though.
We were best buds in college.
I know. Isn't it so
It was special.
We didn't actually
weird
speak.
how animation
what
and
exactly
cartoon
is
characters,
Miffed?
like everyone
What is
knows, like, all right,
Miffed?
who's that hot character, like Danny
The Monsters
Phantom.
Inc. facilities team.
Right?
Like, there's literally no reason for us to think that these characters are hot, but they are.
No. She's a legit creature.
None of us will ever speak of this again. Nobody saw nothing. Well, nobody
So
saw
this is
nothing.
taking place like
I was
after
told
the
this
two
is a
movies.
temporary
Yeah.
reassignment.
Good for
Okay.
you.
None of us Mifters are going anywhere. I'll teach all you scary monsters how to be funny.
I'm not sure this was such a good idea.
They just delivered the new kids had an ID. Welcome to
I always really liked her.
Incorporated.
Mike Wazowski, you didn't put in your paperwork.
Yeah. She's great.
She's excellent. She is every like secretary you've ever met.
Legit.
Mhm.
All right, so that was Monsters at Work. What is your initial reaction to it? What did you think?
Ooh. You know, I've never really been the biggest fan of like Monsters Inc.
Okay.
So I'm not like super excited, but
Mhm.
I'll watch it. It looks
Yeah.
pretty funny. It looks pretty like a good time to watch.
Did you
So
did you watch the originals?
I believe I saw the first one. I don't know if I've seen Monsters University.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
why I'm like, maybe that's why I have this opinion. So
Okay.
definitely need to watch that.
Yeah, I mean the first one came out like years ago. What was that, 2004 or something? So it's probably been a while.
Whoa. The fact that these Pixar movies have like came out like after 2000 is like ugh.
I know. It's creepy.
Like, oh my
They
god.
did bring back all the original voice actors, so that is gonna be
That's
cool
awesome.
too. That's nice.
That's good.
I always
Yes.
hate when they do the recast. You could just definitely tell. Hannah, what did you think? Are you a Monsters Inc. girl at all, or?
Yeah, I definitely love Monsters Inc. I got the Boo doll for Hanukkah one year.
Stop.
Aww.
That is adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would definitely watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like.
I'm into it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm into it. I feel like it looks fun. It looks easy.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say that I think the world is so large and interesting that a television series could really like bring out the characters. Like when the movie brings like a base for their world, like now with the TV series you can get to know them a bit more. So I think that could be interesting.
I like that.
What about you, Karli? What did you think?
It looks fun. I don't think I necessarily would initiate to turn it
Yeah.
on. Like, I don't think that's something I would turn on to watch, but if it was on, I guess I would watch it. I can't remember, were there two Monsters Inc. movies?
Yeah, there was Monsters Inc. and then Monsters University.
But Monsters University was a prequel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't remember the first movie so well, so I'd have to refresh and watch it
Yeah,
again.
so-
But I wonder who this is, like, who the audience is for this show. Is it kids nowadays, or is it for, like, I don't know.
So that's
I don't know
interesting.
who it's for.
That's an interesting because I feel like a lot of these remakes, that's a question you can ask because it's like these kids weren't even watching this stuff. I tend to think it's almost like a next generation of watching movies and TV shows. Like, so when our parents grew up watching Pixar, it was made for us, but you could still enjoy it as a parent. And then now it kind of feels like it's more like this is for our generation, but they want us to show our children, like, oh, this is what I liked when I grew up.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good seller.
That's a good point, though, Karli. I always I feel like there's been so many reboots, and I'm like, who is this for if it's not for us?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Like,
True,
that's
true, true.
remakes of old things that we watched.
Yeah.
But, like, kids don't watch those old remakes unless you show them. So,
Well, I think.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
what did you guys grow up on anything that like your older sibling or parent or whatever watch? Like what comes to my mind is the Jetsons, Flintstones, Three Stooges. Like I watched those, and those are shows that my parents watched growing up.
Yeah, maybe like Looney Tunes
Ooh, that
was
was a good
about
one.
it. But
Twilight Zone.
I was
You watched the Twilight
Twilight
Zone?
Zone. Dang. As a child?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was always on in the background.
What about you, Talia?
Liberal parents.
Literally.
Both of my parents were immigrants, so they didn't really grow up with American TV.
Yeah. What about your older siblings?
So there's probably like just, are we talking about TV
Or
shows
movies, TV shows,
both?
just like things that really were for older people, but you watched, like, kind of like the same thing as this, like they're remakes or just any type of stuff.
I feel like maybe like more of the, I really don't know. I feel like my siblings, if I can remember, like recall memory, like I feel like I saw them grow up with like more like reality TV, like actual like
Yeah.
people than like cartoons. That's like what my memory can retain at the moment. I think I was more of the person like watching cartoons than them or movies like that.
That makes sense. I have a question for you guys because Karli said that she wasn't super interested in this. So there's been a lot of like Disney Plus originals and stuff. It's like Mandalorian, there's High School Musical, there's this new hockey, what was it, Mighty Ducks. Are you guys watching any of that stuff, or are you just apprehensive to kind of jump into it because you're like, I think it's gonna be bad? Because like for me, I try to consume like everything really and give everything a shot. So I watch pretty much 2 episodes of anything. And like I found with High School Musical, the series, the first season, I was like, I actually like this. The second season, I don't. I didn't think I was gonna like this whole Mandalorian thing. I end up liking that. So are you guys actually trying original stuff from like Netflix or Amazon or Disney Plus or any of these remakes, or are you just like, I don't think I'm gonna like it?
I haven't watched any of those. I don't know why, like none of those piqued my interest. I wasn't a huge Disney person growing up either, so maybe that's part of it. Like I was more of a Nickelodeon Cartoon Network viewer, but I don't know why. I just don't click with those ones.
What about iCarly?
I didn't really click with the originals. I probably won't watch that, to be honest. I don't know.
Well, no, this is an interesting question. So, what is it about these that makes you like, you're like, I don't want to watch it? Because if you haven't tried it yet, then do you really know if you like it?
Yeah. No, I don't. So I should try it. But like, iCarly, I guess like I've already seen it, so it's gonna be the same thing, and that's just not something that I'm really interested in anymore at this age. But maybe I would try it. I should give it a shot. This is true.
Well, so the reason I bring that up is because when I watched the High School Musical show, I thought the same thing. In the first episode, I was like, this is like a remake, and I'm good. But then it really just became its own thing, and it kind of became good. So that's why I'm like, I feel like if they're creative people, why would they make it be the same exact thing? So that's why I kind of feel like there has to be something to it. Hannah, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm definitely hesitant to watch the reboots because I feel like they're all very gimmicky. And I feel like it's just a moneymaker. So that like kind of turns me off to it. But I agree, like if they have the production for it, like it can't be that bad. But I'm just always really hesitant to go for it.
No, yeah, that makes sense. And what about you, Talia?
It does.
Because you've watched you watched a lot of the nostalgic stuff like Paramount Plus and all that. So like, are you interested in watching some of these remakes?
Yeah, I feel like why not? You know, like it's definitely going to be weird if it is targeting a certain audience. Like obviously, you know, I feel like the viewers now might have a different mindset to what we had back then when we were their age. But you know, I'm willing to give it a try if anything. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. But I definitely do feel a little hesitant because I don't want it to ruin it for me.
Yeah,
that's a good
exactly.
point. That's a good point. Yeah, like I think it's really about how they do or go about it because, like, to you guys' point, so this Monsters Inc. to me kind of felt like they were making it for us, but also younger people. But some of these other things, like, so I watched the Mighty Ducks Game Changers, and I was like, this is clearly for, like, the Gen Z, whatever generation is after. So, like, I couldn't really relate to it, but I was just like, I guess it's kind of cute. I'll watch it or put it in the background. But, like, it wasn't really for us, so I couldn't really enjoy it. But there are certain things where, like iCarly, like, I wonder, is that going to be more geared to our humor, or is it going to still be, like, slapstick, like, kind of comedy jokes, you know? Because if it's that, or it's like, oh, Freddie, do you still have a crush on me? And he's like, I peed my pants. Like, I'm not interested in that, you know?
Right, exactly. That's like the humor has to also progress if you're showing it for the specific audience.
I also don't.
We don't think that's funny anymore.
I also, I also don't want it to be like, oh, hey, Freddie, here's my new black friend. Because, like, social justice stuff matters now. You know, like, it needs to feel earned and real, you know?
It has to exist within that universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Gibby.
So that was Monsters at Work and a little bit more. Let us know in the comments below. Did you like Monsters Inc. or Monster University more? Are you going to watch this? You going to feel like Karli? Do you feel more like Talia, Hannah? Let us know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Alrighty. Finally, we are here. Gossip Girl, the reboot. So before we watch this, I want to know you guys' reaction because you all except Talia basically said you're not big reboot people. So before you watch this, are you nervous? Are you going to watch this even if it's terrible? Let me know. Hannah, what do you think?
I will watch it irregardless. Because the show actually has a big influence on my style even today.
Yeah.
So for the fashion and just the chaos of the show, I'll definitely watch it.
What about you, Karli?
I think I'm gonna give it a try. I'm a little nervous about it. But I also am like, was the original show awful too? Like when you rewatch it, you're kind of like, this is a little bit terrible, but it's also so good.
Yeah.
You can be a little bit like, you can watch it.
Yeah, I kind of qualify it under my Feel Good Friday category that I use, where it's like, it's just like a feel good show, makes you feel good to watch.
Right.
You're like, this isn't too stressful. I don't have to like see black kids get shot. You know, like this is just something that I can just relax on a Friday night and kind of like text my friend while I'm watching type of thing, you know? And what about you, Talia?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to watch it.
you're all in. You're like,
let's
do it.
Yeah,
I know.
Let's see this trailer.
And real quick before we jump in, for our male audience, do you guys think they can also enjoy this too? Because I feel like the girl part of this makes every guy go like, oh, I don't know. But every guy I know who watches this thing loves it. So what do you think, Hannah?
Should men watch it? Will men watch it?
Should. And why should they?
Because, yeah, like you said, first of all, men love drama.
Love it.
True.
And I don't know why we pretend like that's not true, but all sports are drama.
True.
Men love drama, and
Amen.
they love this show. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Karli, what do you think?
Definitely. I think you can identify probably with some of the characters
Oh, for sure.
when you're watching it. Whether it's super dramatic or not, like everybody can relate to one of the characters somehow. So
every guy in their head thinks they're Chuck Bass when they're actually Dan.
No,
Yes.
they're Rufus.
Oh!
They're what?
What'd you say?
Rufus.
Oh, we'll get into Rufus later. Next Level Gaming event said I would watch it, but my ex loved this show, and when I look at it, it reminds me of her, so I don't watch it.
Maybe this reboot is for you then, yeah. You can watch this one. It's safe.
All right, so why don't we just jump into it? Everyone, the highly anticipated Gossip Girl reboot trailer. You know what? Hold on. Before we jump into it, I want to make sure we can really see this on the screen. I don't want this to be BS. I want to make sure you guys can see everything on the screen with this. Let me move this up.
Our group of friends have known each other since we were babies.
All right.
We have trust.
She sounds like Serena. Oh,
I know.
Lisa.
History.
We own this school.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Waits for the light.
She's not from here.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I love it already.
how would you like to come hang
Frank
with us tonight?
Ocean.
Right. Can we confirm how old these kids are before we make any comments on their looks?
White lines, super rich kids with nothing but loose ends. Super rich kids with nothing but fake
they're all
friends.
way more attractive than the original cast, I feel.
She is a stranger.
I was just gonna say that. Like, damn. Why they look so good?
I promised I would stay away from any drama.
I'm getting like metrosexual vibes from a couple characters.
Did you miss me? I know I've missed you.
Uh-oh, that's Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl, an anonymous Instagram account that spies on our students.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
This just in.
Insta.
There's a big secret amongst the ruling class at Constance Biller.
Why is Gossip Girl out to get us?
It's so funny
I'm not just known.
how the fashion shows
I'm
and all that,
influential.
these kids in high school.
And I can't have that taken away from me.
Privilege and power will always win in the end.
This is like Gossip Girl meets Euphoria a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
I was
I'm getting
thinking
that vibe too.
Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. Okay.
Something's different.
In a good way?
In the best way.
I need it.
Man, wow.
This looks so good.
That was Gossip Girl. All right, Talia, off the bat, what did you think?
I'm like I said, I'm ready to watch this. I think it looks pretty interesting. Yeah.
I think this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shoot me before I say this. I think this could be better than the original potentially. Hold on. Slow down. What I mean by that is kind of to Karli's point where the plots were so ridiculous and all over the place. And the first one, I feel like this might be a legitimate story that makes sense and put together. But the first one was such a cultural impact, it'll never be able to top it. That's the problem.
No.
You know?
Right.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
For our male viewers, it's kind of like Michael Jordan and LeBron. Like LeBron may be better than Michael Jordan, but because Michael Jordan is such a big name and he was growing up during a time where he was the only big athlete, LeBron can never actually surpass Michael Jordan. So I just feel like off the top of my reaction is I feel like this is very Euphoria vibes. I'm excited for it. I feel like they have a lot of natural diversity. Like I said earlier, nothing forced. And I'm ready for it. I like Talia said, I think this is awesome. There's obviously going to be a lot of comparisons to the original, but I feel like we shouldn't do that. Hannah, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks good. It has everything that I love about the original. I'm very like a little put off by the Euphoria vibes. I feel like that's kind of like a common concept now with like with teen TV, with young adult TV. So I'm hoping that it won't be too dark in that way, because I feel like the original is so ridiculous and lighthearted.
That's a good point.
So I'm hoping, I hope it's not dark, but I don't think it will be if they do a good job.
Yeah, I feel like what they're trying to do with the dark thing here is go for more of like a sexy thing versus actual like, oh, this person's depressed. It's kind of funny because like, even though those are real topics, I don't want to see that in Gossip Girl. I want Gossip Girl to be about like, oh my God, my dad went bankrupt and now he has to sell the boat. You know, like that's what I want it to be.
Right, yeah, exactly. I don't want real life problems.
Not in my Gossip Girl.
That's not what Gossip Girl's about.
And the thing too is like we talked about when you were on the stream before is like, so now you have these like people of color characters. Like every time we have a person of color on screen, they don't need to be going through such hardships. I think it's fine to let these characters just have like silly moments and like, oh my God, Jake is with Marissa and Marissa and Jake are with Samantha and I want Samantha, you know, like all these silly little like tween quirky things, you know?
Yep.
Karli, what did you think? You're a big Gossip Girl, so what were your thoughts?
I love Gossip Girl, yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I think it, like Hannah said, has a lot of the elements that we love about Gossip Girl, like the glitz and glam, like the outfits and the looks is things that people love to watch it for. But also like it's gonna be a lot more dramatic, but in a different kind of way. Like the original Gossip Girl was like dramatic, but unbelievable at the same time.
Right.
Like these
True.
people are going into bars at 15 years old and sitting down and ordering a drink in New York City.
Right.
Like that doesn't happen. Like it has to. It's elevating a bit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more realistic, I think, but also crazy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm excited.
That's a good point. So this is made by the original creators, so that's another reason why I think I trust it.
Oh.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So the original creators
Wow.
made this. So I don't think, to Hannah, your point, I think they were very ahead of their time with that show. So I think we can trust that they're gonna be, forward thinking with this as well. One thing I was interested, so the original Gossip Girl, I don't know if you guys watched it when it came out, but it had not big names, but kind of C-list, B-list actors who were in other things like, Serena Vanderwoodson, or what? No, what's her name? Blake Lively was in like Sisterhood, right?
Yeah.
And so these actors are virtually unknown. Like they don't really have any resume whatsoever. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think it's better to go in this way, or would you have liked to see some bigger names step in? Karli?
I feel like some fresh faces are good, but one thing that Gossip Girl, like the original Gossip Girl, used to do a lot was take some like other celebrities and guest appear them on the show, like a lot of fashion designers and things like that.
True.
Yeah, like other actors and singers and things like that. So I wonder if we'll see some appearances from people in other medias.
That's a good point. I'm wondering if maybe if they went with these original or new actors, that way they could have more of a budget to bring in the older cast and some celebrities. Hannah, what are your thoughts on that? And do you want to see the OG cast reappear?
Well, when Gossip Girl started, I'm pretty sure all of them started as no names too.
Yeah.
No, I looked into it. I don't think so. I think they all kind of had some type of work. Like I know Leighton Meester worked. Like to your point, yeah, they weren't really known, but like they had like acting experience is what I'm saying. Like Leighton Meester worked on Broadway. I think Penn Badgley did a couple of things.
Right.
But I'm saying these kids, I don't think they have really any credentials, which might work in the favor, but might not. So.
I don't know. I think it'll work. If it's from the same creators, like they must know.
Yeah.
I trust it.
And do you want to see the OG cast reappear at all?
No, not really. I love them, but like I don't need them in this world. Like I need them to stay in the world of flip phones and like sidekicks. Like I don't want to see them on live, like Instagram Live.
I feel like there's no way that they don't bring them back. I mean, they just have to. It's
like
at least one person.
All of
maybe like a season finale or something.
So all of the reboots I've watched, High School Musical, That's a Raven, all of them, they always bring back the people because I think that's kind of part of the nostalgia candy. It's like, oh my God, look, they might not bring back Serena or Blair, but they're gonna bring back Nate. Like Nate's gonna be there. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's true.
Because like, what's he doing nowadays? Like nothing. Talia,
come on.
Isn't he like on the CW or something?
I mean, maybe. I'll look it up. Talia, what were your thoughts?
I don't know.
Do you like that it's a new cast? Do you want celebrities in there? Do you think the OG should return?
I feel like this new cast is good just because like it's kind of like not like redoing history, but like now kids
a fresh take.
People like exactly like there's like a fresh group of people watching this for the first time, so they're gonna have their experience of living in that moment and like kind of remembering this plot later years as we did with the original Girl series. So I cool with that.
Yeah.
This whole new cast. I don't want to see the old cast in this new series. Like, no, thank you. I'll pass. Maybe like a little like oh, like it's Blair grabbing coffee like on the side. Like that's it for 2 seconds.
But like she doesn't interact with them. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it's also weird. It's like, what are they, 35, and they're like, they care about these high school kids? It's just kind of strange.
Oh yeah.
But if you think about it, when they were in high school and they would go to the balls and stuff, they were like older people that they were like, oh my God, do you know who that is? She was on Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
So it is possible. It is possible. I wanted to make a correction. I said Chase Crawford is a no one and not doing anything. He's on a show called The Boys, which is a dark comedy, and he has a main role. And
yes, that's what I said.
The show's on Amazon Prime. Yes, so you were correct.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Adam
not the CW.
Basically the same thing. Next Level Gaming said, does it seem completely different tone from the original? What are some of the similarities or difference? I would say basically what we already had said. It just seems like this might be a little bit more serious, more grounded, and the first one seemed a bit more hyper ridiculous and just crazy scenarios. But all right, so that was Gossip Girl. Let us know what you think in the comments. I think it seems to be that everyone is excited. We will definitely do a live watch party. Maybe Hannah will come back. I don't know. Karli will be there. But yeah, so that was
better come back.
Yes, that was the Gossip Girl trailer. Let's know. Before we head out, though, I want to know what you guys think, just in general, about Gossip Girl. Who is the best character on Gossip Girl, the original series? Karli, would you like to go first?
Sure. My personal favorite has to be Blair.
Hannah?
It's probably a basic answer, but
Blair. Okay.
Blair.
Hannah, what about you?
Serena.
Okay. Talia, who is your favorite?
Oh.
It's okay to be basic.
Honestly, okay. This might sound weird. Probably Rufus, honestly.
What?
No,
Talia.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No.
Either him or Dorota.
All right. Oh, that's a good
Okay,
one.
Dorota. Dorota's a good one.
I really liked Chuck Bass. I thought he had the best growth on the show. But I also really liked what's Blair's stepfather's name?
I love him.
Oh, him
Not
too.
enough.
Not enough.
What's his name? He plays
Cyrus.
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 He plays Mr. Piggy in Toy Story.
He's the best.
So
Love
funny.
him. So obviously we know why Karli and Hannah like the characters they do, but Karli, why do you like Blair so much?
I like her fashion sense, and I also like I just like her personality because she's strong and opinionated, and I always side with her over Blair's decisions. Serena's decisions.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting the choices that you guys made. I feel like based on who you are, I think I know exactly why you chose. I'm not going to say on the stream. We'll talk offline about it. But I think I know why you guys chose the ones that you did. Hannah, what about you?
There's something about Serena that's an it girl.
Yep.
And it's fascinating to me. I love watching Blake Lively. She's just fun to watch. Do I agree with her character? No. But a lot of her party girl moments and her blunders remind me of my younger self.
Did you ever get a Britney Spears vibe from her?
Kind of.
She kind of made me think of like that the character was slightly based on like a Britney or Paris Hilton like combination thing, because like they're very iconic, but they also made a lot of weird mistakes. But at the end of the day, you love them. And Talia, why did you choose Rufus? What about Rufus do you love so much?
I feel like I don't know. I never really was drawn to the big characters on that
That's
show. Kind of
interesting.
more of like the side
Yep.
pieces in a way. I don't know. His character is just very like humble and a little wholesome at times. I feel like I can relate to that because I can be that
Yeah.
at times too. But I just liked his character with his kids too, with like Dan and Jenny, even though they're kind of,
Jenny was a mess, man. That girl was a hot mess.
Yeah.
She really was.
I like Chuck Bass just because I always thought he was like just cool in the moment, didn't really give a fuck, and realized that high school was just a moment. And I kind of, for me, I always related to that, where I always felt like when I was, it was weird, like, well, because I was older than everyone in my grade too, I always kind of felt like I was more mature than everyone. So I felt like in middle school, I'm like, this doesn't matter because it's just high school. When I'm in high school, I'm like, this doesn't matter because it's just college. I get to college and I'm like, this isn't real world, you know? So like, I kind of always felt like that way. And then I think there's a point where Chuck realizes that like, you just got to be in the moment and not think so much about the future, which I relate to as well. So.
Can you impersonate him right now for us?
Can I do Chuck Bass? I don't think I can. I'm Chuck Bass.
What?
Yes, you
I
can.
don't think I can do it. I'm Chuck Bass. You know what's weird? He's British, right? So he does this like, he's like, Blair, what I want from you is to go to the store and get me a cocktail. It's like very like moist and like in the back of his throat. Where he's like,
it's so good.
It's
it's so good.
all I want to know is that you're the one for me, and there's nothing in this entire eclectic world that you could stop me from getting to you.
Blair.
Hannah. I'm dead.
Nathaniel,
yes! That was so good. That was perfect. That was perfect.
No.
Nathaniel.
Amazing.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, man. All right, so who... All right. So that was our favorites. Who was your least favorite character? We'll start with Talia this time.
Ooh, what's her name? That Vanessa girl.
Oh, that was my pick. That was my pick.
Really?
Yeah.
There was just, I don't know, there was just like drama that she just brought up that was so unnecessary.
So unnecessary.
And just like I tried to like her. But it just didn't work. And I think it's just the way they incorporate her in that plot. I was like, oh god.
That's so funny because I don't know what you guys' answer is, but the two people of color just did not like the one person of color on that show. And like, I felt like for me, like watching her, not that like black people are a monolith, but I would just like, she just didn't do us justice, man. Like, I was like, I can tell in the new Gossip Girl, like the black girls are gonna have like that dominance, that like I'm a boss, like, you know, like just that like thing that is a stereotype with black women of like, you're not gonna tell me what to do, like just strongness, you know. And I felt like a lot of times she let people walk all over her. She was chasing Dan. She's very like pick me, you know. And a lot of times like she kind of just got herself involved, and like remember she did the whole threesome. It's just, man, she was just too messy for me.
Can we just say also, why did the stylist do her so dirty?
Oh my god, I know.
Her outfits were always atrocious.
Terrible.
So bad.
Why?
They just did her so, I mean, it was just, man, like watching that show, I was like, I don't even want to suggest this to my little sister because I don't want her to get the bad ideas, you know, like this is just yuck. Karli, what about you?
Least favorite character, probably Rufus.
Okay.
Sorry, Julian.
Why?
He's too old to be getting involved in these kids' drama.
That's
just
true.
like so annoying and just like, I don't know. Something like he had to get back into a relationship with Serena's mom when Serena and Dan were dating. Like, get a life. He's always involved. He's doing
Love is love, Carly. They can't help
it.
Thank
you.
He's always so broke or so poor, and he lives in a loft, like a penthouse in Brooklyn, or something like that.
Listen,
like we're broke.
Listen, I love that we all have different opinions here, and that's okay. That's okay. I agree. I feel like not only just Rufus, sometimes Lily, she would get too involved, but as the season went on, Lily like slowly was like, I'm out of this, you know?
I like Lily.
She kind of got out of it. Hannah, what were your thoughts? What is your least favorite character? And we'll end with you.
Definitely Rufus.
And why is that?
Because actually, I had this thought when I was watching the new Bo Burnham special.
Great special.
What, you know the song where he
Probably knows
he
every
sings
lyric, by the
like
way.
he has like that Bob Dylan song, and he's like, I'm not really much of a singer or guitarist, so apologies.
Yeah.
He's just like, that's exactly how he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He wants your pity so
He's
badly.
Like, we don't care, and get a haircut.
Yeah.
Damn, they came for your man, Talia. But you know what? Listen, a lot of people would say that Blair and Serena are the worst part of Gossip Girl as well. So, you know, everyone's got their own opinion. Listen.
Tyrone, who's your least favorite?
What's up?
Who's your least
favorite? Oh, I
favorite?
said Vanessa. Vanessa was my least favorite.
You said Vanessa, too.
Yeah.
What about Jen? Jenny's a close second, too, I gotta say.
So, okay, this is... Damn, Karli, why'd you mention Jenny? Like, now it's going to end heavy. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay,
That's okay. No, listen. So, I always in the back of my head felt bad for her because she got sexually assaulted by Chuck, which I know makes me look back because I'm like, all right, you like Chuck? But I'm a big believer of redemption. That was obviously an irredeemable act from him, and it was disgusting. But I think, you know, a lot of her character's decision, the irrationalness and the cry for attention, it had to do with that moment when she was attacked. And I think a lot of people...
So true.
I think a lot of people forget that's what happened in that moment.
They do. Well, they brush it off so quickly, too. Like, I forgot that even happened. That's, like, the first episode.
Right.
Okay, I take back my comment. Sorry, Jenny.
Well, it's funny. I remember, like, people would be like, oh, like, you kind of... If you were in Gossip Girl, you would be Chuck Bass. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, Chuck Bass seems like a cool guy. And I watched the first episode, and he assaults Jenny, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nah, like, I don't want to be Chuck Bass. Yeah. But as time goes on, I think it does change. But to Karli, to your point, that's definitely a product of that time where it's like things like that. It's like, oh, someone gets sexually harassed in class, or, you know, someone's in the office and someone grabs their butt. Like, it just kind of like you just move on from it, you know? So that was definitely a product of its time. I don't think we'll see anything like that in the new Gossip Girl.
I was gonna say, yeah, we won't see anything like that.
But I would not be surprised if we saw something where someone shared nudes or something like that, because I think that's probably more in line with today of how people get mistreated. Well, obviously people still get assaulted, but you get what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of something that gets brushed under the rug. I think a lot of people don't realize how often, like, nudes are shared and, like, you know, guys are saving girls' images and things like that. So, damn, Karli, way to make this end heavy. We were doing so well.
I'm sorry.
All right. So on a positive note, we will watch the Gossip Girl new show when it comes out. I believe it's July 8th, Thursday, whatever that Thursday is. We'll be watching it here. We'll do a watch party. Hannah, thank you so much for being on. Good luck with your modeling career. We are very excited for you. We'll be there with you the entire way. Hannah, you and I also may do a podcast, right?
Yeah, it's in the talks.
Yes. There's also some talks of some YouTube work with Yao, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that may be going on as well. Hannah, we're going to get to see a lot of your creativity in 2021. So I'm excited for that.
This is the year.
Yes.
It's her year.
Her year to shine.
Yes, it is. And Karli, thank you as well for being on. Thank you for being the amazing
special guest, guys.
Oh, look who it is. Luna. Perfect timing. Oh, she's giving kisses.
She wants to speak.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm Chuck Bass. Thank you, Karli, for being on. For you guys who don't know in the chat, that's Karli with the K. She's behind the scenes producer.
That's me.
Helps me come up with a lot of ideas. As always, Talia, thank you. You are a joy. Love you. Thank you for everyone watching. Remember to subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Love you all. Take care. Everyone have a great week and see you on Thursday at 7:30. Bye.
Bye.